Hello, my name's Sarah, and in a way, I feel like I have a little lichen inside me. Lichen. L-Y-C-A-N, lichen. Lichen is kind of like, in a way, it's kind of like having wolf traits, but it's not necessarily being put out wolf. I tend to find myself in weird habits, but it's hard to explain. I don't dress like this to impress people, nor do I dress like this because I thought, yeah, it's cool, or yeah, I want to just get attention, but this is me. I feel like I understand people in their view that when they look at me, they think, oh my gosh, she's a freaking weirdo, why does she wear that much? But, I mean, sometimes if I saw on the street, I guess I'd feel the same sometimes, but I don't care really because I dress like this because I feel like this is who I am, and this is who expresses me. When I put this makeup on, I always tell myself being individual is better than being all together because you get to know who you really are. I realize through the days and times I feel like I have nothing inside me. Some of my friends may have a bit of things inside them as well. But I believe everyone has a little creature inside them. And in my way, I think I'm gonna like them. I know you're probably gonna think, wow, this is really weird, oh my gosh, she's such a weirdo. But it's just who I am, and no one can really change that. I mean, I can tell you something really funny. On my first date with my first boyfriend, this is him doing me as a gift. You might think, oh my gosh, wow, but, everyone has a life differently. Everyone lives differently. Wolfie, I've seen your videos before and I totally understand you. I understand your point of view, and, when they accused you for murdering, I think what, like the other girl said, why would you murder someone if you lived by wolves all the time? In my story, I was raised by my dog Shadow. My dog Shadow was a great dog to me, and he was a black Australian Shepherd. But he was my protector, and I've always felt close to animals. So, excuse me for my eyes, they seem to sometimes wander off by themselves. Sometimes when I talk, my eyes would go the other direction, but that's just me. Yeah, as you can see, this is my lazy day, but it doesn't seem to bother me much. I mean, everyone has their lazy days, really. When I say lichen inside me, it's just, I feel that I have a little wolf inside me as well. Sometimes it's hard to let my friends go. I tend to want to protect them and keep them close to me, but it's hard to explain them to that. But, everyone has their things. Anyways. But sometimes I even have the weirdest dreams. The most weirdest dream was when I once was in the back of a slaughter truck. Everyone should know what a slaughter truck is. It's a meat truck. But, I was there and there was Wiccans. They weren't really necessarily people, but Wiccans and witches, of course, as well. And they told me I had a special power and that I need to live with them or no longer if I want to live. And so I was silent in the back of the truck most of the time. And my eyes turned a different color. They were like an undertone. And I saw the shed. So I opened the shed and I saw a bunch of bodies. Their bodies hung from hooks that had no heads on them. They were hung from hooks and had no heads on them. Basically decapitated and hung from hooks. Some were fresh, some were kind of decaying. I then woke up and I had the same dream after the next day, and they said the same thing. I had a special power. After a while, I kind of thought, I feel that I have things that most people don't have, and I think in a way I have a wolf inside me as well. Those instincts. I always tend to look after my friends more closer than most because it shows that I think of them as family, not friends. In a way, I can sense their distant family from another form, though. Basically, that's all I have to say now, but Wolfie, don't let them get in your way. I understand you think through the whole thing, and I can see the wolf inside me sometimes too, even with my funny eating habits. But if I look close enough in the mirror, I can see that wolf instinct inside me, the protection I look over others. Even when I wake up too early, someone wakes me up too early, my first instinct is to go and connect my fist with her jaw. I tend to feel empty most of the time, like I feel not really caring, but that's just me. And like you said, people sometimes tend to stereotype. Not all of us are allergic to silver and all. Some people are allergic to flowers, like you said, but I'm personally allergic to dust. Dust could literally kill me. When I'm around too much dust, my eyes would turn duller, my mouth would start to water, my whole skin turns a red color. I start to boil up. But Wolfie, if you see this video, I just want to say that you're like a hero to me. I'm great that you stood up and tell people your story and what you really are. This is my first time doing this. I feel like I should too. And just because we are what we are, doesn't mean we're like some vicious creature that attacks at night. We all have feelings too.